And what a weekend it might be if you are a fisherman, fisher lady, or if you have never really fished for, if you're trying to fish for the first time, because of this free fishing weekend coming up. And joining me now is fishing expert Jason Matity to talk all about that.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's definitely fishing season in Saskatchewan, for sure.
So National Fishing Week is this week. What are they basically trying to do with the National Fishing Week?
Well, National Fishing Week, really, if you think about it, is a nationwide celebration of fishing. It's a culmination of all the provinces and territories where most of them house their free fishing weekends, free fishing week. Like Ontario, for example, has a whole week that's going on now. We have our free fishing weekend coming up. And it's really a chance to get outdoors, appreciate the outdoors, and get new people out fishing too, but also maybe get a little less screen time for the young folks and get them to sort of appreciate nature and the power that fishing brings.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to really get people involved for the first time. Free, people love free, but there's still rules, of course, that you have to follow this weekend and previous weekends.
Absolutely. You know, like I bring this one along. This is the Saskatchewan Angler's Guide. You can get it in print form at most provincial parks. You can, in town here at the Environment Office, they've got a ton of them. I strongly recommend you pick this up because you still need to adhere to the rules, knowing that the walleye limit is 4, the pike limit is 5. You can get it online at environment.gov.sk.ca, but really, really important you do this because nothing's going to ruin a day faster than if you go over your limit or you don't know the rules. And the keepcanadafishing.com, which is the National Fishing Week, it's got a lot of other stuff too, like this great little guide on catch fishing, coloring book for the kids, you know, and it's just a great resource, all those places, to get what you need.
If someone's thinking about going this weekend, you don't need a license, but what things do you need? What advice would you have for someone who's maybe thinking about going?
Well, you know, obviously you got to get yourself a rod, you know, and that's a super critical piece. You can't do it without this. Most models you can pick up for about $50 or less. Your local tackle store will get you fitted, give you an idea of where you should be going to have some success.
And where should we be going to have that success around the city?
Well, you know, this weekend, as a matter of fact, both my brother and I are going to be doing 4 provincial parks, and we're going to be doing a free fishing seminar. Nice. So at 10 and 1. Saturday, we're at Crooked Lake and Buffalo Pound, and on Sunday, we're at Blackstrap and Echo Valley near Fort Capel. And the first hour is we're going to show you what you need to do to catch fish, and then the last hour, we're going to see if we can catch a fish at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. So that's what I would do. Yeah. Come out, and we're going to have a few rods for folks, but if you have your own gear, bring it out, and we'll give you some tips.
That's pretty easy for someone if they want to come out to this. We can just meet up with you guys. Fabulous. What are you going to be teaching? What are the main sort of quick points, if we can touch on a few?
Well, you know, it's just basically this is how you cast. This is how, you know, you make sure your line's straight, avoid tangles, the basics of, you know, jigging, casting, those types of things. Some species identification, some knots. We're going to show you some of those basic things, which are pretty critical.
Good to know. That's good to know.
And yeah, and the hour's going to go quick. We'll take questions, and kids and adults, whomever wants to come out is very welcome.
And that's free as well.
You bet.
How is fishing going this weekend in the province?
You know,
are they biting this year?
You know, they have been biting very, very well. You know, obviously fishing is one of those things that the more time you put in, the more you're going to catch, and I like to put in a lot of time, obviously doing it. But, you know, everything from the pike to the perch, the walleyes, and really nice fish as well have been biting. So it's been very magical so far.
Good to hear. If people want to get more information on you and your website, where should they go?
Go to matitysgetfishing.com. Again, free fishing advice and instructional videos on there 24/7, anywhere on the planet.
And because catchfishing.com is so friendly, they're giving away this fishing rod right here. All you need to do, call the prize line right now, 306-775-4080, and we will give you this fishing rod. Call right now, 306-775-4080, and you'll win this. We'll give a couple more away this week. Thank you, Jason, for coming in this morning.
You're welcome.
National Fishing Week, free fishing weekend this weekend. Head out. We'll be back after this.